Welcome to Inside Insight, your quick hit of tips, tools, and trends for manufacturing, distribution, and Dynamics 365 Business Central, brought to you by InsightWorks.
Welcome back to the deep dive. If you've ever been involved in workplace safety, you'll know the struggle. Imagine something happens, a critical incident, and you're suddenly digging through piles of paper or maybe endless emails, scattered spreadsheets.
Yeah, just trying to piece it all together, it's tough.
Exactly. For an investigation or maybe an audit, it's just an administrative nightmare, honestly.
Yeah.
It hits productivity and, well, it can even put compliance at risk.
And that's really the perfect entry point for what we're looking at today. It's an application called Safety Logbook.
Okay.
It's from InsightWorks, and it's built specifically for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central Cloud.
Ah, Business Central.
Right. And what's interesting here, it's actually available for free on AppSource. That's Microsoft's App Store, basically. And it is cloud only.
Free is definitely interesting. So getting back to the core problem, our sources really hammer home those points you mentioned. Inconsistent records are a big one, and missed follow-ups on incidents. Plus, that sheer stress when an audit looms and your information is, well, everywhere but where you need it.
Right. It just drains time and energy and, frankly, adds risk you don't need.
So Safety Logbook aims to fix that.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Its main goal is to offer a solid EHS environmental health and safety management solution.
EHS, got it.
Yeah, it's really designed to simplify compliance, make incident documentation much smoother, get employees properly involved, track follow-ups.
And crucially, doing all that inside Business Central.
Exactly, directly within the system you might already be using for other business processes.
Okay, that sounds genuinely useful. So thinking about you, our listener, who really stands to gain the most here, who are the typical users?
Well, the sources point to quite a few key roles. Obviously, safety managers are top of the list.
Makes sense.
But also HR and compliance officers, they need to track the people side, the regulations. Operations managers, too, overseeing the day-to-day.
Supervisors on the floor.
Absolutely. Supervisors, team leads, they need that immediate visibility. Then you've got your dedicated health and safety officers managing the overall programs.
Right.
And even, executive leadership. They need those high-level dashboards on safety performance and risk across the whole organization.
Okay, quite a wide range then.
Yeah.
So let's dig into the how. How does it actually deliver? What are the features doing?
Well, it starts with incident tracking, but it's pretty comprehensive. It's not just logging injuries.
Okay.
It extends to documenting safety meetings, tracking employee certifications, knowing who's qualified for what, when things expire, and even managing audit trails.
They're broader than just accidents.
Much broader. And it emphasizes employee involvement. You can easily link the injured person, sure, but also witnesses, supervisors, the safety team involved.
Right, get the full picture.
Exactly. And when it is an injury, the injury documentation is specific. You can log the body part, the type of injury, the suspected cause, things like that.
That covers the immediate response. But what about prevention? Getting ahead of things, does it help create a more proactive safety culture?
It does, yeah. There's functionality for risk assessment. You can rate hazards based on potential severity and how likely they are to happen again.
Okay, identifying the big risks.
Right. And then crucially, it drives structured follow-up actions. So tracking required training, maybe reviewing work practices, making sure root causes are actually addressed and fixed.
And you mentioned earlier it's inside Business Central. Now, integration is a word thrown around a lot. Sometimes it just means clunky connections.
That's a fair point, and it's maybe the most important differentiator here. This is native integration.
Native.
Meaning it's built directly for Business Central. It uses the existing employee records. It works with BC's analysis mode for reporting. There's no complex setup, no separate database you need to sync, no extra integration projects.
Ah, okay. So it leverages data I already have in my ERP system.
Precisely. It links incidents directly to your existing assets or departments, specific projects, even physical locations you've defined in BC.
That sounds powerful. Less data entry, less chance of error.
Definitely. And beyond that core integration, it also handles certification tracking. You get alerts for expirations. You can upload attachments like photos, documents, right to the incident record.
Attachments are always useful.
Yeah.
What about reporting? Audits.
Yeah, big focus there. You can automatically generate a full summary report, great for audits. And there's real-time reporting built in, so you can analyze trends, track lost time, that sort of thing, whenever you need to.
Okay, pulling all these features together, what does this actually mean for a company using it? What are those bottom line benefits?
Well, when you connect the dots, the benefits become pretty clear. First, improved compliance. It's just easier to meet requirements when everything's tracked systematically.
And audits become less painful, I imagine.
Way less painful. Generating those reports instantly versus scrambling, huge difference. Then there's significant risk reduction. By spotting those patterns and incidents quickly and ensuring the follow-up actually happens, you prevent recurrence. You're actively lowering risk. And think about administrative efficiency. If you're moving away from Excel sheets or, worse, paper forms, the time savings are substantial.
Why bet?
Plus, you get clearer employee accountability because it's all tracked in one system. And really detailed insights into injuries for your medical response teams or operational adjustments.
So the big picture is really about that integrated workflow, leveraging the BC data you already manage.
Exactly. No more disconnected tools. It brings EHS management right into your core business system.
This has been a really insightful deep dive. It's clear how something like Safety Logbook aims to tackle those EHS complexities. Thanks for walking us through it.
My pleasure.
And thanks to you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks everyone.